Good morning. We're here live with Just the Show episode. Nobody has any idea, but welcome. Thanks for joining us. And this morning is powered by Scooter's Coffee. Yes, for sure. A special thank you to our dear friends, Jerry and Sherry Gaffner. Hope you're watching. I'm sure you are this morning. It's about 6:30 a.m. here, and we just decided that we needed breakfast for the show,
Absolutely.
and it was time to do it. So we're at my house, and these are the guests. Rob's behind the camera. Are you hungry? As soon as we got here, I made these sandwiches, and we were waiting for the show. As soon as we sat down, Doug has two hands on the sandwich ready to eat. So he's very frustrated this morning. He's hungry.
We're making him wait.
So we're going to dive right in. We've got some special hot sauces here. We've got Rattler's Bite. We've also got Black Widow's Kiss, which George is going to try. And then we've got one special hot sauce. The Just the Show hot sauce.
Yes.
GUPanthers.live. First 10 to join the Orange and Black get a free bottle of hot sauce. No lie. We'll send it to you in the mail.
Join now before Rob changes the address next week. So it won't be GU Panthers Live next week. It'll be something else. So while you know, it's GUPanthers.live. Get it and get the sauce.
Okay, so let's go. We're just going to put a dab.
Yeah, let's start with it.
We're just going to dab you right there.
Dab it on.
And I'll get some waters too if these coffees aren't enough. But there's that one.
Well, I don't have to try to
just a sec, George. Just a sec. Yeah, this is you. This is you. I think you're going to like. Wow, Doug, you went right in on that.
Why do you guys keep waiting?
No, we're ready. We're ready. No, you just scooped it right up. I didn't know if you were. I didn't know what the.
Oh wow.
How's that?
No, I like hot sauce. That's not.
That's really good.
The Rattler's Bite. Okay.
Never seen.
Not bad. Not bad at all.
Oh, thank you for the water. Yeah, kicking in.
Wow. Just the show sauce is spectacular.
No, can I try just so?
Yeah, we got to spread these around.
Actually, it is really good. I thought it'd be.
Ooh, wow.
Yeah, we got a kick to it.
No, this is.
It's the afterbite.
I'm actually going right on the whole sandwich here.
Wow.
Don't take it all.
That's the Just the Show?
Yeah,
That's
you guys
just
get
the
some.
show.
Go ahead, get some show.
Yeah, how would you. What is rated hotter?
This
Rattlesnake?
is the Black Widow the hottest? Okay.
Yeah. Actually, it is really good. I didn't think.
And it's
Tom, thank you
this
very
time
much.
of the
What a
morning.
great sandwich.
Is it delicious?
Man.
Very good sandwich.
George went with it's a bacon, egg, and cheese croissant. One of my specialties. But George went with the pepper jack cheese. So he's got all kinds of spices going on. It's like a carnival in there.
You just fantastic.
Wow.
No, this is the first time I've had breakfast since like 2010.
You're usually running at this time. Yeah, not eating, just running.
Walk the dog.
No. I have breakfast every
Kobe.
morning.
Yeah.
Every single morning.
All right, I'm going
This
for
is
the
good.
hot
I usually
Widow.
make it to lunch. Is it kicking in a little bit?
I got a good bite of that. I got a good bite of that.
The Widow's is the hot
Widow.
one.
I think we'd all agree that's the hottest.
Now, where do you get these?
I'm impressed. First home game. Complex looked amazing. Completely revamped.
Fantastic.
Completely different experience. I'd like to talk about your view from the booth and your view from the concession stand.
Okay, good. Yeah, perfect.
You go. Concession stand's a lot more important.
It is.
Oh, well, it is important. It's a nice room. I'm going to tomorrow to buy some more shelving because we got to put, build our stuff. We got the coolers in there. Pepsi did a good job bringing us some product. Please come by and see us. Coach Cochran is our grill master, and he's got pork burgers, hamburgers, cheeseburgers, and hot dogs on a grill that's like it's the coolest grill you've ever seen. It's painted up, Greenville men's basketball, orange and black. So and we did good. So my goal is we want to make $1,000 every Saturday at least for fundraising.
Yeah.
From the concession stand, and it's a lot of work, but if you talk about our view, we have no view. I mean, we're behind.
Right. That's
the
right.
stands.
You're behind the
So
bleachers.
this is what you look at the whole
That's
time.
right.
I'd like a cheeseburger. I'd like a hamburger. I'd like a
At
hot
least
dog.
you're facing towards the field.
And then
kinda, the
so
other
we
day.
hear a roar, and we said something good happens,
We need the
but
feed.
we don't know.
We need a live feed in the concession
We
stand.
need a live feed. If we could have a live feed,
That would be
in the concession
awesome.
stand, yeah.
Little
And I
small
want to put
screen.
Coach Cochran around in the field area where everybody kind of sees it,
Yep.
and they start getting a little drool coming down because they smell the
That's
smoke.
perfect.
And the
Did Coach Cochran cook this week?
Well, John Fisher actually cooked this week. Coach
Oh.
Cochran hurt his back.
Okay.
Because,
All right.
Yeah, you were.
So,
The burger was a little.
so Cochran was on the IR,
Yeah. Injury
and we
reserve.
had a fill-in in Fisher.
That's right.
Yeah, John, love you to death. Going to need a little bit of training from Coach Cochran.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. The burger
Yeah,
was
that-
a little
A
over.
little overcooked, but if you're going to cook it one way or the other, probably
Right,
a little bit more. It was, you got to go over as opposed to going
Yeah,
under.
going over, a little dry. Going under, you could die.
Yeah.
A little over is what you need.
Yeah.
Did
All
you
right.
sell out?
We did. We had a good day.
That's
It
awesome.
was a good day. Yeah.
That's awesome. All right. All right. Voice of the Panthers, Doug Faulkner.
Well, you're going to have fun watching this year's team, and there's a couple reasons why. But Coach Robbie Shoemaker is also the offensive coordinator. That's the new move in football is to hire offensive coordinators as your head coach. Most of you who watched know that. That's exactly what we have. It's the hot sauce. Well, we got a quarterback named Max Lynch who's a great fit with our head coach. It's hand in glove. And you're going to enjoy watching Max on broken plays. And the reason is once Max gets out in the open field, he's going to go and he's going to go for a while. This last 2 weeks, 1 from 60, 1 from 50 touchdown runs, and they're a lot of fun to watch.
Yeah, it was exciting. I loved watching all the reels and stuff. We were on the road, but man, I remember Max didn't come to Greenville out of high school, went to a different institution,
Yeah.
and then the coaches, did such a great job recruiting him.
Mhm.
I remember watching my kids play basketball in high school against Max, and the football coaches were at every basketball game.
Yeah.
They just invested there, so it's
Yeah.
great. I'm glad that worked out. That's a good setup.
How did you guys do, Tom?
Good. We won 2.
Where did you
Played
go?
well. We
Where'd
beat
you go?
Rose Holman and Olivet. So we were at Rose Holman.
I'll bet that's not in Michigan. They're
Yeah, correct. It's a hall.
not the one.
Not Nazarene. No.
That's a big. Big school.
Yeah.
Good athlete.
We hop on a bus at 9 o'clock to go to Augustana, play Augustana, DePaul,
Today.
and Buena Vista. Yeah.
And where did you go 2 weeks ago?
We went to Sandusky, Ohio. Have you been to Sandusky, Ohio?
No.
So cool. They have those islands out there you can go out to. We didn't have time to do that, but it was awesome. Went to Cedar Point.
Right.
It's amazing.
Amusement park.
Oh, it was so cool. Really cool community. So it was fun.
Yeah. Sandusky, Ohio is the home of Scott May. And Scott May was on the 1976 Indiana Hoosier basketball team, the last team to go undefeated. They would have gone undefeated in 75, except Scott May broke his arm.
Wow.
Little trivia there.
Throwing that out.
Yeah.
Can we fact check that? Also, Rob, I'd like to. We're not just going to throw things out.
Well, let's name some more players on that team. Benson.
Oh, yeah.
Kurt
Kent Benson.
Kent Benson.
Yeah.
Were you alive?
I was actually born in '76.
Okay. So you were born the year they went. The last time a college team has gone.
I was born a winner.
Undefeated.
Born a winner.
Quinn Buckner still around basketball, doing announcing locally in Indianapolis. Bobby Wilkerson was on that team. He got hurt in the national championship. They were playing Michigan, but Indiana persevered and won that game. Steve Green, who was my dentist, was on that team. John Lakowski was another person on that team. Very impressive basketball team.
In '76, they would have not had any concept that Caitlin Clark was about to take over the basketball world
That's a good. Actually, that's funny
and,
to think about.
do the things she's
Yeah.
done. So
Right now, that's the thing to watch in Indy is Caitlin Clark.
Yeah,
that's for
unbelievable.
sure.
Those
Yeah, absolutely.
those tickets have just gone up, and they're making that run now late. So
It's their ability to make the long three.
Yep.
So
Yeah. And she's a great passer.
great pass. Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of exciting basketball there.
Did she get snubbed on the Olympics, or do you feel like that was appropriate?
Well, it was such a, when you think about it, she went straight from the national championship right into
That's
pro,
awesome.
Yep.
right? And so she didn't have any break.
Yep.
They got off to a slow start, hadn't played together, and we're starting to, after she did make the Olympic team,
Right.
is when the Fever playing their best basketball.
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
So maybe that break was good for her, but
yeah, and she hadn't played a whole lot.
Yeah.
So to make the judgment on whether she should be on the team or not, I think it's a hard one.
I always wonder if the media has just ramped up the conflict with
course,
the,
yeah.
the legacy players and the
Yeah.
players that have been there a while and hurt. Like, that's just good marketing, right?
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, 100%. That's
Yeah.
that's going to make it more enjoyable to watch and the rivalry.
yeah, all that for sure,
Yeah.
for sure.
But I mean, Curry was the darling with the three, and
Yeah.
so she's the darling of the WNBA
Yeah.
with the three. So,
Absolutely. Moving in that
that's how
direction.
it goes.
Do you have a player on your team this year that we can call Hot Sauce? Kind of like, do you remember the and one?
Yeah.
I loved watching
No,
and
they
one
all
basketball.
would want to be called hot sauce. I don't know.
They all want to be Hot
Yeah,
Sauce.
yeah.
You probably hated and one basketball. Remember that? The professor?
Yep.
Do you remember all that stuff?
So the way sports going is that after a while we won't even keep score. What we'll end up doing is just play from one highlight to the next.
Yeah.
And that's what Tom would
I love it.
absolutely
I
love.
that.
He
Yep.
doesn't need the score. He just wants
Yeah.
to see a highlight. Keep playing. Oh, another highlight.
We should lower
So
the
that's
rim.
eventually where we're going to go. The team with the most highlights in 40 minutes wins.
Put the
Yeah.
rim down to 9.5.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah. Absolutely.
That would be perfect.
I want what's called the light is on rule.
Okay.
It's an old ABA rule where if you got a steal in
Yeah.
the backcourt and made a three, it's worth 4 points.
Mm.
Oh man! And so as soon as you get a steal in the backcourt, boom, hit a light, comes on the scores table. Official looks over, somebody chunks the three, makes it. Now it's worth 4. Can you imagine? That would
Yeah.
be so
Nice.
great.
That would
The light is on rule.
Unfortunately, I think that's where we're headed.
The light is always on.
Hopefully,
At
after
GU
I'm gone.
GU basketball, the light is
It would
always
be-
on.
Every year I put on the rules committee. Let's do this rule. Of course, it comes back vetoed. But I just think that would be so exciting.
That would be
You
fun.
know, it's the old ABA.
Well, Greenville basketball games are pretty exciting
They're not too
as
bad.
is.
Yeah,
I mean,
right,
it's
yeah.
it's
So
fun
this
to
would
watch.
just add to it.
It's fun to watch for
Yeah.
sure. So next week, I think we're going to be out at our fields.
Okay.
So we're going to move out there. We're going to try and do some different locations, get everybody kind of a good view of what's going on out there. And then more surprises to come. So keep logging in.
Yeah.
You never know when you could get hot sauce or a T-shirt or, any of those things.
Tom makes a heck of a breakfast
It's
sandwich.
so good. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
And you're going to want to try
Congratulations.
this. This is a little hot. Widow's kiss. Rattlesnake bite. That's okay. But this is just right. You
Yeah.
really want to try just the show. It's all-
Homecoming alums, if you just text me and let me know what time you'll be coming through for breakfast, we'll be here. Have a good day.